So what happened when they were walking to 662 Club of Suge Knight after the fight? What exactly happened from your understanding?
Well, after the fight at the MGM Casino, after Orlando Anderson was beat up, the cops showed up, they separated everybody. And then, of course, Suge Knight and Tupac and all that entourage, they just got the hell out of there. As a matter of fact, if you ever watch that video, you can see them just kind of marching out of the casino. Well, they ended up going back over to Suge's house in Las Vegas, and then they all loaded up in their cars and started to go to Suge's nightclub, which was called Club 662. Which is where Tupac was supposed to perform that night. Mike Tyson was supposed to make an appearance. It was going to be
like a big event, yeah.
A big event. And well, of course, the Crips knew about that. They knew where everybody's going to be, so they jumped in their own cars and started to head over there. And just coincidentally, they run into the caravan of vehicles with Suge Knight and Tupac, and they have a gun and they pull up alongside and. Orlando Anderson leans out the window and just starts shooting and shoots and kills Tupac, or ultimately kills him 6 days later.
And Keefe D was in the same car with Orlando Anderson, right?
Right.
Okay. Is it right that they find out that Tupac is at the intersection of Flamingo? They heard some girls screaming and saying Tupac, Tupac, and that's draw their attention, and they stopped. They pulled next to Tupac, and that's how they shot him.
Yeah, so actually the Crips, Keefe D and Orlando and two other guys that were in this white Cadillac, they were going the opposite direction down the street, and they heard girls and everybody was yelling. And of course, there's this long caravan of cars of Suge Knight and
security guards and
yeah, the whole entourage, members of the Outlaws, security guards, bodyguards, Tupac, Suge, and as these Crip gang members are going down the street and they look, across the lane. They see, oh shit, they're right there. So they just do a U-turn and they pull up alongside and look into the cars, and they finally get alongside where Tupac's sitting on the right front passenger seat of the BMW. He was an easy target.